out there. Welcome to another edition of Quick Bits. Today's QB question we have is, are there any non-real-time, oh wait, let me see this. Are there any non-SAP real-time connectors available to interface with SAP? That sounds like a Scott question. Scott, what do you think?
Yeah, actually, several exist. You'll see quite a few these connectors, like within Salesforce, BizTex, Siebel, Oracle, just to name a few, and how they tie in with SAP. The main area where they tie into SAP is in getting access to SAP's master data. More specifically, you'll find real-time applications that are doing like some kind of address matching, maybe some pre-cleansing, making sure that you don't already have these customers or these vendors, that if they already exist on your pre-existing SAP system or multiple SAP systems. So one thing about these interfaces or these real-time connectors, they should serve a primary purpose of at least attempting to cleanse the address, making sure that you got the right postal codes, the right address, information like street name qualifiers like drive, avenue, place, things like that. Make sure all that's in place. Make sure your city is spelled correctly. So it'll do all of that stuff. Those are typical things you see in a real-time cleanse going against these other systems. And secondary to that, you'll typically expect those cleansed addresses, whether you choose to use a cleansed address or not from these external systems, it will then go up against the SAP environment to see if it can find some potential matches for related customers, for related vendors. Like, for example, with Salesforce, you might be entering a new prospect into Salesforce. You want to go see if that prospect already exists on SAP.
Great, yeah, good answer. So what do you think the number one takeaway is for our viewers here?
Yeah, so one thing you want to make sure of is that your data is kept fresh, that you do an initial cleanse of your master data on this SAP environment, and that everything matches up between the SAP environment and the internal lookup mechanisms that are in place for your connectors, because data changes on a regular basis. There was a study done a few years back where they found that 14% of the US zip codes changed in a year. I mean, that's pretty astounding. So it is very important. You want to keep your data fresh, especially if you're using things like postal code or zip code as part of your lookup key and your matching algorithms built into these connectors.
Sounds great. All right. Well, thank you, Scott, and thank you everyone for watching. It's been another edition of Quick Bits.
Yeah, and one last thing, we do have some connectors available if anyone is interested. We can discuss that further.
Okay, great. Thanks, Scott.
All right, thank you.
Bye.